Faith, Beauty, Love, Hope, which is essentially a presentation of treasures from our permanent collection, where individuals would pick the pieces that most spoke to them. I'm very, very pleased and actually very, very honored and moved to be able to collaborate with the interreligious organization, where they pick pieces from our collection and they share personal stories about personal experiences by way of this piece. That is something that we've never done before, and it makes this entire collaboration also a part of the entire FDLH exhibition.
In my house there are 60 over Ganeshas. The dancing Ganesha is particularly interesting. It's not a very common one. That's why I was attracted to this particular Ganesha, and I'm glad it is included. Looking at what we have here is immense, really, and I will ask all my friends and members of my organization to come and see this.
This book is what we call a Torah. This embodies the essence and the core ideals of the Jewish people, and that they may contribute to the world anywhere they go. Your life is best lived if you're able to share and to give, and certainly that should be applied to contributing to society at large. And we've had Jews here who really stood out for making that contribution, and we're very, very proud of that.
The Gara is an heirloom. It's given from mother to daughter, daughter to children. My two daughters have two Garas given by my mother. And my mother had some fantastic Garas. So both of them have got one red and one navy blue. When we were young, Parsis always used to talk about the Garas, because if there was a wedding, if children's coming into the religion, or any good event, the women would wear Garas. It was like a competition. Garas have their own history. A family will say, my Gara is like this, and the history they will tell. All sorts of stories. They are already hand-woven on the Garas.
I chose the image of Avatokesivada because the Buddhist tattvas have full of compassion towards all beings. That inspire me to help my fellow human beings to foster good relationship with each other and promote understanding within each other, so that we can create a harmonious society in Singapore. Beauties and hope are one of the principles in Buddhist teaching, same as others teaching in other faiths. So we try to promote all this, that we can create a harmonious society for each other, so that we can live happily with each other.
Why I chose Goddess of the Sea first is because of the older generations. How they actually brought the statue of Matsu, Goddess of the Sea, back from China, their hometown, to settle here in Singapore. The journey that they travel, some of them were homesick, some of them were physically sick, mentally sick, but they actually managed to survive through the journey to Singapore. These stories inspired me, helped me in my journey. Growing up in a metropolitan city, teach me not to give up, so anything is achievable.
The one which is very close to my heart is Parshvanath Bhagwan. When I came to Singapore, he was the only companion along with me. He was there together with me. I did not have my family members coming along because I came here for work. I wanted to settle down first before I can relocate whole my family out from India, and that's why I am so much attached to him. He is so close to me.
When I see the crucifix, it reminds me of really families gathering together to pray and to experience their faith together, and which means that I'm never alone in my pain and suffering. Because very often, because of fear, we just want to run away, either to get away from the fear or to make the fear disappear or the pain and suffering disappear. And I think faith really draws out the hope, and I think that's the beauty of faith, hope and love together that brings about peace and fraternity.
Brush rest, the fact that it's made of porcelain with an Arabic inscription, and it's used in the Ming court during the period of Chengde the emperor. So you can see the elements of different civilizations, at least 3 civilizations in one object. And it inspires me to learn more about the different civilizations, the different cultures, and the different faith traditions that contributes to the development of human civilization as a whole.
My dad was one of the founder members of IRO, and coincidentally, I was also born in 1949, the year IRO was born. So since then, he has taken me to functions and events even as a toddler. So I was introduced to different faiths from a very young age, and that got me going into wanting to learn more about other faiths. I am youth advisor to the IRO youth. So to me, it's similar to chakar, means circle. And the chakar symbolizes continuity. There's no beginning and there's no end. Personally, I think the chakar is what I look at with regards to life. It is, do we want to say that we are born and then we end when we die? Or is there some other continuation to it, rebirth?
You know, with this Baha'i ring symbol, almost every Baha'i would wear. They either wear a ring or they wear a necklace. And then this necklace, why I wear a necklace and a ring at the same time is because my mother left a gold bracelet, you know, for me. And I chose to have it made into a necklace with the ring symbol. In fact, what we were saying is, behind every religion, there is a civilization. And I'm really happy that we can come and take a look at all these artifacts and testify to the fact that all these tales of a civilization of their time is a very great thing to do.